Okay, I have to because let me start off with excusing myself. I'm doing 10 rounds a day. Taking some time to I'm on treadmill. I'm shooting with 2 films this summer, but I'm in the July, I'm a famous photographer who take pictures of me and tell a story. We did John Lennon, he did Paul Newman, he did Groucho, Ava Gardner, who else? Tom Petty, and hundreds of others. I've done hundreds, but a lot of others. The very talented writer. I've known him for about 40 years. And I said, no, and I said at this point, why not? So I've been in shape, right? Oh no, not bad, right? We'll move to that. It's working. Getting a little fat. I'm working at it. I can't beat those Pittsburgh. I'm going to speak the other night. Get in Pittsburgh Thursday. Walking through the terminal or the baggage check. I have these shoes. And the shoe got caught in the thing and the wouldn't let go, and I go tumbling. So last night I was in the rehearsal room just 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah. So I'm a little gimpy. I'm all right. No, nothing wrong with me. I'm a little gimpy. But I so wanted to be in the shape that I'm in and have my full abilities for this show. And I'm really disappointed in all. I'm really, I really want to have a good time with you, but we'll get over it. I'll be all right. All right. I'm going to ask a question, and I hope you can answer it. I'm not quite sure, but if you can, wherever you are, whoever's behind me, if you know, how many people if you know someone who was a zombie or involved in some way with the shooting or of Dawn of the Dead and has passed, no longer with us. Do you know any of the people? You know somebody? Would you raise your hand if you do know somebody? Anybody know somebody? Okay, I guess you got such a long crowd. Anybody there? Know anybody? Well, we just lost the guy who was the first bite. He just died, right? Okay. That was the other day. Jim Crutch is not here because he's having to deal with some issues, right? Luckily, Jim's not going anywhere, thank God. But I just it made me think that I think there was Bomba. I think if Joe Shelby was here, he'd say something. Bomba was one of the, he was on the crew, and then he played, Kevin, what did Bomba play? Kevin? What did Bomba play? Bomba, he died. He was on with the Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Mr. Right. What did Bomba play? Remember he died? He was
Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah.
This was a biker.
He is one of the bikers. One of the bikers. Right.
Biker in the mall.
Biker in the mall. So I just thought myself, how many people are not here to celebrate the closing of this mall as we are today? And I would imagine that some of the people, I think, from, some people, of course you do, you know people, right? So I thought we should kind of take a moment to think of those who were a part of this, because it's the last of this. After this, Walmart will be here. And we're here to celebrate. I know. We're never going to Walmart again. but at this point, Dawn of the Dead fans are some of the most devoted fans in show business. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. This was a small film. It was low budgeted. You heard me say that before. It, it was successful not because of George's script or his idea, his concept of what he wanted to explain in this film. It wasn't because of the acting. It wasn't because of the editing or the distribution or the special effects or the tech people behind it. It was a combination of all those things happening and falling into the right place at the right time, and it produced a film that changed America, changed the generation, and has been competition with films that were well funded, that had stars, budgets, Hollywood productions. Dawn of the Dead is really classified and ranked with those films as number 3, number 2, number 4. You know, I was ranked number 4 at All Action Heroes by Empire Magazine. You know, all of the right things happened for this film to touch you and people like you, that you have kept this going, this fever, this love, this passion for decades. Decades. You've made this mall what it is. It wouldn't be open this long without you. You know? You are all over the world. There are fans like you all over the world for this film. And so the reason you're here, the reason you love it, the reason this place is like a temple to you is a good reason. Because everybody in the world felt the same way. Those of you who love horror, those of you who love horror and action adventure, love this film all over the world. And it wasn't because of one thing. It was because everything came together at the right moment, right time. The actors were on point. George's script was there, the mall was excellent, the special effects, classic, the distribution, outstanding. The generation who saw it in the 1970s, ready for it, ate it up. So, and the proof is, you're here. You're standing here. You're standing here. You come back here all the time. You come back here every year. You come back here, they're new. There are people that are handed. How many people were introduced to Dawn of the Dead by their grandfather, by their grandmother, by an aunt, by a crazy brother? How many were dragged into a theater at 9 and 8 years old, stuck into a theater at 9 and 8 years old? You know, this thing has gone on for, what is it, 45 years? Is it 45, 40, something? Yeah. Right? Come on. It was low budget. It wasn't supposed to get there. It wasn't supposed to do this. And this is the only film that has done this, of George's films. And this is the only film that I know that has been able to do this in the history of Hollywood. This budget, these people, this situation, to produce a film that has touched so many people, changed so many lives. I got a gentleman today, Marco, I don't know where he is. He came up to me and said, Marco, signed the second. I said, then he gave me his badges as a SWAT officer. I said, I owe this to you. And he's not the first person that's done that, SWAT officer. I've gotten it for many throughout the years, many in many states, many countries. Under many situations, here's my medal, here's my survival, here's my badge. Because you meant so much to me. You changed my life. I would have been in prison if I hadn't. I mean, come on. So anyway, that's about. And I think I've eaten up all my time, right? About, yeah. All right, so here's the last thing to say tonight. Well, this afternoon, I may get you that screening, make by my table. Wait a minute, no. Even better. You guys know about Star Trek, right? You guys know about it? What happened, right? Yeah? They created a planet after me, made it after me, right? You didn't know that? Hold it. Just to give you another example of what this film is doing. Star Trek, Brave New World, one of the episodes was Journey to Foree. The planet. So your passion is not misplaced. Your hunger for this is not misplaced. There are many like you. You are, what is it? You're stamped with approval, baby. You belong. This is right. You're not making a mistake. You bought into the right franchise. This is it, Dawn of the Dead. And thank you so much. Listen, here's the thing I want to say to you before I get off here. This is the last thing. This is the last time we're going to be here. Okay? In between getting an autograph signed, in between going to the celebrity parties this weekend or the screenings or some of the other events, take a walk down one of these hallways. And have your wife with you, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, children. Take a walk. For a few seconds, going out to have a cigarette, take a walk, and just take a nice deep breath. Look around. Because this is your temple. And you should take that last walk to say goodbye and reminisce a little bit. It's yours. Take care.
Give it up,